Well, 4 finals complete and 3 titles already to China. One more final to come. It is the final everybody wanted to see, the men's singles final between the holder Chong Wei of Malaysia up against the 4-time former champion, the Olympic champion, Lin Dan of China.
Are you ready? It's the Yonex All England Open Badminton Championships here at the National Indoor Arena in Birmingham. Please give a massive welcome to the players in the men's singles final. The #1 seed from Malaysia, Chong Wei.
The defending champion, the world #1, Chong Wei, appearing in his 3rd consecutive All England final.
And please welcome his opponent from China, #3 seed, Lin Dan.
The Olympic champion, the Asian Games gold medalist, Lin Dan, appearing in his 7th final here at the All England Championships. So the world #1, the defending champion, well, he's been world #1 since September 2008. What a record he's got this year. He's already won 2 titles, the Super Series finals and the first of the Super Series events, the Malaysian. Beaten by his opponent of today in the final of the Korean Open, the first ever Premier Super Series event. Of course, this is the 2nd Premier event, 5 of the 12 Super Series tournaments promoted to a Premier status. Well, Chong Wei, so far in this tournament, has been in absolutely tremendous form. In the 2nd round, he had to beat Bao Chunlai, the semi-finalist from last year. He did so in 2 straight games. All of his matches, as you can see, in 2 straight games. Quarter-final against #8 seed Boonsakpon Sana, and a semi-final against Chen Long of China. All those highly rated opponents beaten in 2 straight games. Well, the left-handed Lin Dan, 27 years of age, from Fujian. I'm going to explain that 13-0 win-loss record because, of course, he played in the Malaysian Open, but he didn't win the Malaysian Open. That is because at the quarter-final stage, he gave a walkover to his teammate Chen Long and didn't contest that quarter-final match, and therefore it appears as not having a loss. But he has not won all the tournaments started this year. But he has won 2 of them. He won the Korean Open, as I've just said, and he also won last week at the German Grand Prix Gold event. Well, extended in his semi-final against another left-hander. Marc Juibla dropped the second game, as you can see, but came through eventually in 1 hour and 3 minutes. For this, the 23rd meeting between these two players. The last time was that Korean Open final. That match lasted 1 hour and 14 minutes. In fact, Lin Dan has won the last 2 occasions they've played, because Lin Dan also won the gold medal at the Asian Games, although that doesn't count towards world ranking. 3 games there too. Dave Hinton, the service judge, Phil James, the umpire. Ten All-England finals between these two men. 7 appearances now for Lin Dan in these prestigious championships, trying to become the first winner of 5 titles here at the All-England in the Open era. For Chong Wei, he's appearing in his 3rd consecutive final. He won the title 12 months ago against Kenichi Tago of Japan, but beaten by his opponent of today in 2009.
This is the Yonex Open Championships men's singles final between, on my right, Chong Wei, Malaysia. On my left, Lin Dan, China. Lin Dan to serve, level, play.
So the 4-time former champion, Lin Dan, who until last year was on a run of 6 consecutive All-England finals, lost last year in the quarter-final stage to Bao Chunlai. It's the dream final. It's the final everybody wanted to see. The defending champion and world #1 against the Olympic champion, Lin Dan. And when you look at the last 3 occasions that these two men have met each other, shortest match duration was 1 hour and 14 minutes. All of those last 3 matches going the full distance.
Say, Jill, it's the dream final, and I have to say these two players at the moment are way ahead of the rest in the men's singles event. 2 supreme athletes, both got great change of tempo, all the shots. We're in for a real treat if it's anything like the last couple of matches they've played against each other.
When you look at their previous head-to-head record and matches that count towards the world rankings, previous 22 matches, Lin Dan has the overwhelming advantage, having won 15 of them.
Service over, 2-all.
Yes, and more importantly, he's won the key ones, the championship events, Asian Games, Olympic final. What I'm interested in here tactically, Jill, in Korea a few weeks ago when they played in the final, Lin Dan actually tried to take the pace out of the game, and I think he surprised Chong Wei with that. He tried to hit down with a lot of changes of speed, and he tried to play with pace off and pace on, and just tried to keep mixing it up a little bit. But here he started in his more traditional style of play, in a very explosive way.
Incredible smash. We've already talked about their athletic ability in glide around the courts, and the power of the smashes, the accuracy of the smashes.
Yes, it's a very different start to the match than the one we saw in Korea. Started matching in Korea, both players were very cagey. There was a long period of sparring, neither player really going for any attacking options. But here, both players have started very quickly and shown their intent early.
Spectacular shot after another. I did wonder after the press conference yesterday, Ian, when Lee Chong Wei said, "I'm going to be retiring soon. This is my second to last All England," whether he's going to put extra pressure on himself to, if you've limited the number of times you're going to try, you know time is running out, and there's even more pressure to actually win the big one, the All England title, beating the player that so often he's lost to in these major finals.
I think for Lee Chong Wei, to be honest, he's got an All-England title. I think he'll be quite relaxed. He's obviously desperate to win a second one and to beat Lin Dan, but I think for Lee Chong Wei it's more about Olympics. That's the one he's missing on his CV really.
And of course a world title.
Yeah, you get another shot at that this year, but I mean, when you listen to the interviews in Malaysia and you read the newspapers, nobody's really talking about the World Championships. Everybody's already talking about London Olympics.
Missed it. Missed by a whisker.
Service over, 5-6.
Just drifting out the side. It was interesting, I was talking to some of the Malaysian camp last night, and the word was they felt that at the end of the game in Korea, Lee Chong Wei just rushed things and got a little bit tentative and went for too much, reduced his margins. And the key words today, they were saying cool and calm. He's got to stay calm throughout the whole of the match.
Plenty of Malaysian fans and plenty of Chinese fans here. It's a great atmosphere at the National Indoor Arena. And that's very good judgment from Lee Chong Wei. Great deception on the reverse slice from the Malaysian.
held the shot by cutting across the shuttle and just broke the starting position of Lin Dan. Just couldn't push off hard enough. His weight was going in the other direction.
This is a good little run of points. 4 to be precise by Chong Wei.
Yeah, and it's nice variety. He's used the net a little bit early on, but there he just stepped in, took it early, clipped it over Lin Dan's head, forced him to turn and got the mistake.
Service over, 7-8.
Well, that missed drop shot stands out in this match so far because points have been won with good play so far. There's been very few unforced errors.
Well, the attempted kill by Chong Wei. The shuttle hit the top of the tape and therefore the momentum of the shuttle slowed and it gave Lin Dan the opportunity to retrieve it. That was the one. Incredible. What a rally.
It doesn't get any better than that, Jill. Both players in top form at the same time. Both players off their feet in defence during that rally. Almost impossible to get through either defence at the moment. I've said it before, Jill, but these two are not only two of the greatest badminton athletes have ever been. These stand their ground against all the other sports in the world. These two are world-class athletes. Fantastic agility and explosive strength.
Incredibly tight net shot from Lin Dan.
In the previous rally, we see all the explosive strength, the attack, the defence. In here, we see the great touch from both players. Look at that. Both players' shots clipping the top of the net.
Well, that's found the line.
I think it's got to win a point in this match.
10-9.
Slipped, lost his footing, did Lin Dan, as he tried to change direction. And it is the defending champion who has a 2-point advantage at the mid-game interval. Yeah, his body weight was going back and his foot just slipped away from him. He tried to change direction.
And again, it's the clever racket work of Chong Wei, though, sending him the wrong way and forcing Lin Dan to change direction very quickly, and foot just went away from him.
Casey Book, amazing coach, not Chong Wei's usual coach, and that's Misbah Sadek, who was runner-up at the All England Championship to Morton Frost back in 1986. He's not here. He's in dispute with the Badminton Association of Malaysia. He resigned as national coach. But it doesn't seem to have had an adverse effect on the Malaysian. As far as these tournaments are concerned, he's in daily contact with his coach and mentor.
Service over, 10-11.
Great agility to jump, get round the head, and see he's already moving back up the court. There's a real marked difference, isn't there, Joe, between this final and the Korean final. The Korean final was much more change of tempo and slower paced rallies, feeling each other out, but they've both come out to really try and dominate this one.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right. Oh, it's called good. Well, I'm not surprised that Lin Dan appeals to the umpire. Umpire is only allowed to overrule a line judge if he sees that a clear error has been made. And that wasn't clear. We've got the privilege of seeing that again. But that's far too close for the umpire to be able to see that it is clearly a wrong decision. Oh, incredible!
Unbelievable.
Weathering the storm, guiding the defensive shot into the open space. And now a 4-point cushion to the defending champion. Brilliant. Well, I have to say, Ian, I'm slightly surprised that so many shots from Lin Dan down towards the deep forehand corner of Chong Wei.
Yes, it's a tactic. We did see that tactic in Korea. He tried to build from that corner. But it's just a real treat to watch at the moment. Fantastic shots from both players. That time Lin Dan realising he was just a little short with his clear. Anticipated the straight smash. Chong Wei going the other way.
Seven out of the last 10 points, 7 out of the last 8 points going in favour of the Malaysian.
Yeah, and I think that's a bit of a clue as to why Chong Wei's using the cross-court clear, because it gives you a little bit more distance from this quick end to keep the shuttle in the court. The straight attacking clear from the end Lin Dan's playing is a very difficult shot to control in the horn.
so quickly.
Well, the problem watching that is he made it look easy, and that wasn't easy. That was quick.
11.
Watch how he gets behind the shuttle here. So quick forward.
Oh, it's just long.
Just one thing to bear in mind with this first game, Jill. All week long, Lin Dan has been saying this is the more difficult end to play. And I noticed he won the spin of the coin, and he chose this end first. So I don't think he'll be panicking yet in this situation. He knows he's going to turn around to the good end. He'll obviously put everything into it to try and win from this end, because it would be a great psychological boost, but he won't be panicking.
They're trying the cross-court block, which would have meant that Chong Wei had to run the full diagonal of the court, longest distance to travel. Oh, that's landed in. Misjudgment from Chong Wei.
It's been very good control from Lin Dan using that straight clear. He hasn't used that at all in this first game because it's very difficult to control from this end. He found good precision there. Sure, Chong Wei was expecting that to drift out of the court.
Not just been mopped of the perspiration. Chong Wei, who played 12 individual tournaments last year, reached 10 finals, winning 9 of them. It's no wonder he's ranked #1 in the world. Very good crowd here on finals day at the Yonex All England Badminton Championships. Now he's pushed it wide. And this is probably where he needs to put it in the front of his mind. Cool and calm.
Yeah, he probably didn't need to go for the winner there. Could have been patient, built the rally a little longer.
Now he's missed another.
16.
Yeah, and as you say, this is what the Malaysian camp were talking about. He's played exceedingly well in this game, and suddenly he's just lost a little bit of patience, and he's just getting a little bit frantic. He needs to keep, he's got the lead. He needs to, the coaches will be saying to him, "You're leading. Play with the margin. Keep the pressure on Lin Dan."
Oh, this is extraordinary. A run of 5 straight points. And
18.
Lin Dan with his wonderful touch at the net. Now just 1 point adrift. Well, that was crucial.
Yes, Chong Wei needed that one because Lin Dan just hesitated there. Thought the shuttle might be drifting out. We'll see it here. Chong Wei, the defensive lift. Lin Dan looks down, see where he is in the court, and just loses his timing.
That's a clever smash from Lee Chong Wei, concentrating on placement rather than power.
20.
That's a good margin shot, playing with a good margin there, going to the centre. I'm thinking.
So now 3 game points for Lee Chong Wei. And he converts on his first opportunity, the defending champion. Having had a little wobble towards the end of that opening game. Takes the first game against the Olympic champion. Yeah, that was perfect, right into the corner. And after 24 minutes of play, Lee Chong Wei takes the opening game, 21-17.
Yeah, really interesting statistics here. It's Lin Dan who's been able to dominate the net with those 5-1 winners there. But overhead, Chong Wei's played with great variety. We saw the centre smash at the end. We've seen great straight smashes and a lot of cut cross slices. And that variety has enabled him to get through when he has got the attack.
So the 2 most successful men in the history of the Super Series. Of course, the Super Series came into existence in 2007. Lee Chong Wei having won 16 Super Series titles plus 3 Super Series finals titles, so 19 in all. Lin Dan having won 13 Super Series titles, and as Ian Wright was saying, they are quite clearly the 2 outstanding players in world badminton. Well, Ian, given what you were saying about Lin Dan favouring that far side of the court as we look down, presumably as far as Chong Wei is concerned, he must get off to a good start to try and take that advantage away and give some psychological doubt.
Absolutely, and that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to get off to a very, very quick start, get control of this second set. And that's 2 fantastic opening points he's played. This is unbelievable. Great cross defence, and look at the speed getting in there. Very, very determined today. You can see that twice there. Thought he might play to the rear court, but didn't want to play there because he knows it's quicker from this end.
Well, in the opening game, the dominance at the net was from Lin Dan. Unusual error from him on net shots.
Yeah, I think it was just because it was a little bit further away from the net. It's difficult to spin the shuttle when you're more than sort of 30 or so centimetres away from the net.
Seven, 2, 3.
Just long of the back line.
Very noticeable so far, Jill. Chong Wei not wanting to lift from this end. He's really trying to close down the forecourt, and lots of cross blocks rather than the lifts.
Charge Fancha, nearest to us, former world champion. Well, the margin between success and failure at this very elite level in these two players is absolutely tiny. That one's had a little look over the net and decided not to go over. The Malaysian fans now in fine voice chanting the name of Chong Wei.
I think Lin Dan's been surprised by the start to the second game and how positive Chong Wei's been. Chong Wei's trying to keep the tempo very high, playing with good intensity. There we go again. That's fantastic.
Unbelievably quick. That's just extraordinary.
Seven, 2.
Great defence. So clever. And that's not the first time he's used that cross-court drop from deep in his forehand corner. And it makes me wonder why Lin Dan, the Olympic champion, is persevering to such an extent with lifting deep into that area where he's played so many winners. His run of points comes to an end. Mamau's 5 straight points have really made an impact on the start of this second game.
Again, he was looking for that cross defence to turn Lin Dan and force Lin Dan to cover the diagonal. Just missing this time.
He's found the corner.
Yeah, the difference there, Jimmy took it so much earlier. He's anticipating that Chong Wei doesn't want to lift. He realises Chong Wei's trying to get the net. He's very quick onto that to get it into that rear corner.
He's pushed it long, but once again signalling the intent, ready to pounce on any net shot.
5, 8.
Phenomenal.
Yes, and what we saw in that rally was how much more confident Lin Dan is to use the rear court from this end. Probed and pushed the two rear court corners to manoeuvre Chong Wei around the court and then wins with the steep cross angle. But the key was the good length that he found.
He's found his touch on his net shots once again. He lost it for a while at the start of this second game. But now, 5 straight points to Lin Dan.
Difference here is he gets closer to the net, which allows him to play the spin shot. And he's got great skill in that area of the court. The level of agility in these exchanges is quite phenomenal. Both players being fully stretched. Look at the lunging. Great angle.
A great disguise as well with the overhead shot.
He's just cutting across the shuttle, so from the path of the racket, the tendency is for the opponents to follow the path of the racket. Racket's going straight, but he's cutting across the shuttle and sending the shuttle across.
He's found the corner again.
Yeah, correction from the umpire. The umpire felt that was clearly out, felt he was in a position to change the call.
10-7.
Well, I'm not convinced myself. I thought that was an excellent shot from Lin Dan. He's missed it.
Missed it, but he's staying very, very positive in his shot selection and keeping the intensity very high. And Lin Dan's having to match him, having to play a little bit quicker than he probably wants to.
Well, it was a flat push from Chong Wei, forcing Lin Dan to react quickly. And that's why he made the error. So to the mid-game interval with a 3-point advantage. He won the first, Chong Wei. The singles tournament this year at the All England Championship really has been fascinating. Not only did we all want to see this particular final, but when you look at quarter-final stages, 7 of the 8 players from different countries, and I don't think that's happened for many a year. Countries like Vietnam involved, Germany, Denmark, Thailand, Japan, and of course these 2 nationalities as well.
It'll be interesting now to see if Chong Wei really tries to come out quickly here and try and get a couple of quick points after the break.
Oh, he's found the corner again.
Service over. 9-11.
Such is the precision of these two players. The linesmen are earning their money today. Everything's so close to the line.
He's enjoyed a lot of success with that reverse slice. Straight down the line has Lee Chong Wei.
12-9.
Oh, this is just getting better and better.
I think Lin Dan played 3 winners to win that point. Incredible defence from Chong Wei. No let up from Lin Dan.
Service over. 10-12.
Lee Chong Wei just indicating that he wants the shuttle changed. And Dan obliging. Hit it long of the back line. Once again, incredible defence from Lee Chong Wei.
Service over. 13-10.
Well, there was a mid-court exchange there that was the pace of men's doubles. I don't know about men's singles. Incredible racket speed and reactions.
This time, the Olympic champion can't find the corner.
10.
It's wide of the singles court. Broken the strings of his racket with the attempted smash.
Service over. 11-14.
Interestingly though, Lin Dan had picked the direction. Look, Lin Dan was ready. Anticipated the straight smash there.
Lin Dan, please.
Just testing out the new racket. Very much courtesy amongst the players. They're too flat. Lin Dan able to leap from his base position and intercept.
14.
This plays so low in defence and then gets up so quickly.
13.
And Chong Wei
14.
wanting to use that cross defence to manoeuvre Lin Dan, but maybe just getting a little bit tense. It's a little bit heavy-handed, that cross attempt there.
So quick onto that, Chong Wei, and that was such an important rally.
Service over. 15-13.
Just sense that if Lin Dan catches back up, makes the score level, that Chong Wei is going to get more and more nervous as we get towards the end of this second game. Important for him that he just keeps his nose in front. Goodness me, that must have been close.
You just had the feeling as that point developed that that was becoming a very, very important point.
16-13.
Yeah, good call. It was just wide.
Good judgment.
What a rally and what a finishing shot from Lin Dan.
Service over.
It's a stunning exchange.
16.
Look at that. How does Chong Wei get that back? Covers the full diagonal and recovers back into a defensive position.
Not only that, he walked back to the base position from that lift from the net area. Wasn't thinking clearly on that one.
No, force that wasn't really on. He needs to get the shuttle going down
15,
from those positions.
16.
It's too flat, gives Lin Dan a chance to counter.
Well, the court needed to be mopped of the perspiration. I'm not surprised. 47 minutes of play so far. Just 1 point the deficit. He's found the line. Suddenly explodes into action.
Service over.
Incredible precision.
17,
Lin Dan had actually
15.
read it. He was there. Just finds the line. Using the full extremes of the court.
260.
Service over. 16-17.
Great defence, but just a little bit off balance there, moving to the rear court.
Play.
And it's gone wide, and Lin Dan is back level.
17-4.
What a phenomenal return of serve.
Well, I was just about to say what a huge point that was. If Chong Wei had gone behind at that stage, it would have been really difficult mentally, I think. But that's a great play. Super deceptive return and then very positive.
It's long of the back line. Just 2 points away from retaining his title.
17.
It's a great lift. Oh, it's dropped in. Would you believe it? He seemed to have played himself into terrible trouble.
There was an incredible lift in the middle of that point. Lin Dan played a spinning net roll that was clinging to the net, and Chong Wei somehow managed to lift it to the rear court. Unbelievable.
3 championship points for Chong Wei. He's done it! Chong Wei of Malaysia has retained his title. The world #1 has defeated the Olympic champion. Chong Wei, who so often in the major championship finals has been beaten by Lin Dan. The Olympic Games, the Asian Games, the two players embrace. They have huge respect for each other. And I hope that this victory by Chong Wei will silence some of the critics back in Malaysia who have criticised him for not winning the big ones. He's not only won this big one, retaining the title that he won last year, he has beaten the Olympic champion in the final. And it was 2 straight games, 21-17, 21-18 in 52 minutes. And the moment of victory. Chong Wei, his third title of the year in his fourth final of the year. 4 tournaments played, 4 final appearances, confirming his status as the world #1. So their confirmation of the score. Chong Wei has defeated the Olympic champion, 21-17, 21-17.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for the presentations for the Yonex All England Open Badminton Championships men's singles. To make the presentations, please welcome Paul-Erik Hoyer Larsen, President of Badminton Europe, Shuichi Yoneyama, Managing Director of Product Development for Yonex, and Francis Liao, Managing Director of OSIN UK. This marks the 101st championship and the 28th consecutive year of Yonex sponsorship, making it one of the longest partnerships in sporting history. Badminton England would like to extend its sincere thanks and appreciation to Yonex for its continued support. And we're also privileged to be part of the OSIN BWF World Super Series as a premier event. To thank our officials, Paul-Erik Hoyer Larsen from Badminton Europe will now award commemorative medals to umpire Phil James of England and his service judge, Dave Hinton, also from England. Ladies and gentlemen, our runner-up in the men's singles, Lin Dan from China.
His 7th All-England final, and for the 3rd time he has to settle for second best.
Will now present the runners-up check. And Paul-Erik Hoyer Larsen from Badminton Europe will now present the runners-up men.
Two-time former All-England champion himself, Paul-Erik Hoyer Larsen from Denmark, presenting the medals.
Lin Dan from China. Please now welcome our winner onto the podium, the 2011 Yonex All England Open men's singles champion, Chong Wei from Malaysia.
He came here to defend his title, and he's managed just that. Datuk Chong Wei of Malaysia
from Yonex will now present the winner's check. And Francis Liao from OSIN UK will present the winner's medal and also a bottle of Pommery champagne and an OSIN U Divine, the world's first human 3D massage chair to our And that now leaves Paul-Erik Hoyer Larsen from Badminton Europe to present the trophy. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2011 Yonex All England Men's Singles Champion from Malaysia.
The trophy presented by two-time former champion Paul-Erik Hoyer Larsen to the champion Chong Wei.
please celebrate with our runner-up and our champion on their lap of honour.
Chong Wei.
Well, Chong Wei today was magnificent, and I'm sure a number of the pictures as he poses for photographers will be right across the Malaysian newspapers tomorrow. The world number one really took the game to the Olympic champion, played such a positive game throughout, held his nerve. He did indeed stay cool and calm. Well, it's been a wonderful All England, and this, of course, has been finals day and the Roll of Honour. China taking 3 titles in the form of the women's singles Wang Shixian, the world number one, with a victory over Hiroshi of Japan. Then, of course, it was the turn of the men's doubles, and the beaten finalists from last year, Matthias Boe and Carsten Mogensen, came through in 3 terrific games against the former champions Koo Kian Kiat and Tan Boon Hyong of Malaysia. Women's doubles, well, what a performance, and what an exciting new pair Wang Xiaoli and Yu Yang are proving to be. They absolutely destroyed Fuji and Kakiwa of Japan. The Japanese pair only winning 11 points in total. Then the mixed doubles, and Xu Chen and Ma Jin. Well, Ma Jin is the world champion, and she played like a world champion today with her new partner Xu Chen in only their second ever tournament together. And as we've just witnessed in the men's singles, Chong Wei retaining his title in his 3rd consecutive final, beating the Olympic champion and the 4-time former champion here at the All England, Lin Dan, in 2 straight games. Well, as I say, it really has been a wonderful tournament, and there is confirmation that China winning 3 titles, Denmark 1 and Malaysia 1. Well, of course, the All England part of the OSM BWF World Super Series, and the next event on the Super Series tour is the Indian Open, which will be held in Delhi. And there you can see, end of April, beginning of May. And I very much hope you'll be able to join us for that, because, of course, Ian Wright and myself, Joel Clark, we will be there. And therefore, from the National Indoor Arena here in Birmingham, it's been one of the most wonderful weeks of badminton that I have witnessed. It really has been a super week. So from all of us here in Birmingham, until the next time we meet, bye for now.